I lived with a pack of wolves one summer in Alaska. It was whoa. I mean, whoa. I went fly fishing one night and I was standing on the bank of a river, just had this eerie feeling that I was being watched, and I happened to look behind me and there's a big alder thicket. So I was just staring back in the alders and I could see a wolf's face. And when I looked at her, she was just staring at me, and I just looked back at her and I said, "Hey Mom, what's going on?" And I just kept fishing because I wanted her to know that I knew. And I turned my back on her, I kept fishing. Well, lo and behold, she comes out on the sandbar with me and she starts walking down behind me. If I didn't make eye contact, she was totally chill, but if I made eye contact, she would snarl at me. She'd raise her lips up and give a little deep-seated growl. And so she was standing, now she's probably 3 feet behind me. When I'm not looking at her, she's kind of trying to check me out. She's doing the whole nose extension. So she left. The next day, I hear her howl, so I howl back to her. She howls back to me instantly. I howl back to her. All of a sudden, I see her. She's now standing exactly where I was standing the night before. In the middle of the night, the alpha male howled right outside my tent. Those 2 instances just started each day. The next day, I come out, I see him. He's 20 yards away, and he's paralleling me on this plank. And I go into the cook tent, and then I'm kind of like peeking out the little corners, you know, like, because I don't know what they're doing. I don't want to walk out and get attacked, and I don't think they have no body language of hunting whatsoever. These wolves, they were just always present. Like, even I would go hiking just to get some exercise, and literally 3 or 4 of them would go with me.